Good morning students, how are you? So बच्चों, in previous lecture we can learn about the versatile nature of carbon. So what is the mean by versatile nature? So we know that the tetravalency of carbon, the catenation of carbon, that is the two branch of the versatile nature of carbon. So we learn in our previous lecture. It is very important question for board. Okay. And this chapter is very most important. Okay, chapter number 4, organic chemistry. Okay, carbon and its compound. So now today what we learn, it is very important. So our first question is, and first theory is the draw the electron dot structure of ethane. So let's see ethane. Draw the electron dot structure of ethane. So dear student, how can we draw the structure of ethane? Dot structure of ethane. Okay, so let's see. First we write it the element name carbon. It is the atomic number is 6. So it is electronic configuration of this carbon is 2, 4. In first orbit there is 2 electrons and second orbit there is 4 electron. So in ethane compound, ethane, so first you know that what is the formula of ethane. So the formula of ethane is C2Eth H6, that is the formula of ethane. Okay bachcho, C2H6. Now what we have to do, we take the 2 carbon atom. Okay, we need 2 carbon atom and each carbon atom have 4 valencies, yani ki tetravalency. Okay, so let's see. Here is the first carbon, here is the second carbon. This carbon have its 4 electrons. There is 1, here 2, 3, 4. This carbon have its 4 electrons outer orbit. Okay, then they share their 4 electrons and octet their complete their octet. Here this carbon 4 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now with hydrogen, with help of hydrogen, sharing of electron with hydrogen, the carbon compound complete their octet. Okay, but how? Let's see how carbon compound complete share with electron and complete their octet. So here hydrogen element number 1 आप लिख सकते हो. You can write first in first orbit here is only 1 electron, so it share only 1 electron. The symbol of electron is changed because we can separate the electron symbol. So we know that the carbon have that types of electron and this carbon have these types of electrons. Okay, here this hydrogen have electrons, this hydrogen have electrons, 3 hydrogens, but we have 6 hydrogen in ethane compound. Here 1 hydrogen, 1 hydrogen. हम यहाँ पे we can change the structure. Electron dot of hydrogen, here is 1 electron of hydrogen. So now hydrogen complete their octet, यानी कि it's complete their outer orbit, it need only 1 electron. Complete. This hydrogen is also complete, this hydrogen is also complete, 2 electrons. This hydrogen is also complete, this hydrogen is also complete, this hydrogen is complete. So now let's see the carbon, it can complete their octet or not. So let's see. Okay, so here you can see 2, 4, 6, 8. This carbon have 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, the first carbon is complete their octet with sharing of electrons 2, 2, 2, 2. Now second number carbon, let's see, can it complete their octet? Yes, second number carbon can also complete their octet, okay, by sharing of electron. What is this electron? It is sharing electron, share electron, and share electron form covalent bond. Share electron form covalent bond. So this structure also we can write like this, like carbon. These two electrons make a covalent bond. Okay, all two electrons forms covalent bond, sharing electron, because that is all are share electron. Okay, so you can write here H, here also H. Now here you can see this is the carbon. It have 4 valences, satisfy valences 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All carbon have satisfied their valences and complete their octet. 1, 2, 3. Hydrogen have single electron, so complete. Okay. Now this structure also we can write like this. How? CH3, CH3. Also we can write like C2, here 2 carbon, so we can write C2, here 6 hydrogen, so we can write here H6, and C2H6, because of 2 carbon and all are single bond. Yeah. Here is the covalent bond. Okay, here 2 carbon, so it is eth, and all are single bonded. Attach is single bonded, so it is ethane. Okay, I hope you understood all the concept of electron dot structure of ethane. Okay, so now if you want to take a screenshot, then take it. Now we can take this second question. Our second question is, draw the structure formula of any hydrocarbon compound. Draw the structure formula of any hydrocarbon compound represented. Explain it with example. Very simple. Chalo. How can we explain the hydrocarbon formula? So it is very easy. Okay, when you understood, you feel it is easy. When you not understood, you feel like that is so hard. But there is nothing hard in chemistry. Okay, let's see how the structural formula any hydrocarbon. How is the structural formula of any hydrocarbon, HC, hydrocarbon compound represented? Very important question. Compound represented. Explain it with example of ethane. Explain it with example of ethane. We know that the formula of ethane is C2H6. So dear students, step number 1, you never find easiest topic. Okay, very easy topic. In step number 1, what we can do? In step number 1, always carbon attached with covalent bond. Okay, in ethane there is 2 carbon. So in first step In first step, carbon carbon bond generate. Okay, in first step carbon carbon bond generate. So here it form carbon carbon ethane, यानी कि carbon carbon single bond. Now here is only one valency is satisfied, another three valency is left. Okay, so in second step, step 2, remaining valencies satisfy with hydrogen with sharing of electron. What is the statement saying that now here it is only one valency is satisfied. So what is by three other valencies? So here we know that carbon have four valencies. The one valency satisfied with carbon carbon single bond, and another three valencies satisfy with hydrogen. In second step, another two valencies satisfy with hydrogen. It means carbon form covalent bond and sharing of electron with hydrogen and form a covalent bond and satisfy their octet. Both carbon element satisfy their octet and complete the valencies. Okay, and form a covalent bond. Here you can see this two step. In first step, carbon generate carbon carbon bond. In second step, remaining valency satisfy with hydrogen. Okay, now with another example, let's see. With example of propane, if here in question it give propane, that what happen? It is very easy. Propane means there is three number of carbon. Propane, Propane. Propane means the formula of propane is C3H8. So what? In first step, carbon carbon single bond. There is three carbon means propane. Prop and all are single bonded, so it is ane. Remaining valency satisfied with hydrogen. So what happened? Here one more carbon here we have, and all carbon satisfy with hydrogen, so it is the propane. I hope you understood all this topic and all this question and all this concept of electron dot structure and formula of any compound represented with example of propane, structural formula of any compound. Okay, if you want to take a screenshot, then please take it. Okay, now the next question, draw the structural formula of ethene. Let's see. Draw the structural formula of ethene. It is also damn easy. If you do ethane, then ethene is very easy for you people. Okay, let's see. Ethene. Next question. Draw the electron dot structure of ethene. What is the formula of ethene? First you have to know the formula of ethene, then you have to write the electron dot structure. Okay, otherwise you don't write the electron dot structure of ethene. You have to first know the formula of ethene, and that is C2H4. C2H4 बच्चों, C2H4. So we know that in our previous session also and this session also the carbon have tetravalency, यानी कि in first orbit there is 2 electron, second orbit there is 4 electron, and 4 electrons share with carbon carbon and carbon hydrogen. Okay, in previous lecture we learned the 2 carbon first bonded with 2 carbon. So let's see, first there is 2 carbon in ethene, so C2H4. So what here, this carbon have its 4 valencies, 4 electron, 1 2 3 4. This carbon have its 4 electron, 1 2 3 4. Okay, now the another valence is satisfied with share with hydrogen. So here hydrogen and its electron, hydrogen and its electron, hydrogen and its electron, hydrogen and its electron. So now sharing of electron and form a covalent bond that we know in previous lecture, in this lecture also. So let's see, hydrogen also complete their outer orbit or shell, and hydrogen, like hydrogen, we know hydrogen only 1 electron and share with 1 electron share with carbon, and it's have like helium like electronic configuration too. Okay, and that is noble gas, helium like its electronic configuration, and carbon share with 4 electrons share with hydrogen, 4 hydrogen, and its electron configuration look like neon, 10 number electronic configuration, atomic number 10. So here this carbon complete their octet 2 4 6 8. This carbon complete their octet. Okay, now you can see in this structure also we can write like this, C. Here 2 electrons form a bond, here 2 electrons same, but here what is new for us? Here carbon carbon form double bond because carbon carbon share 4 number of electrons. It means this carbon share 2 electrons, this carbon share 2 electrons and form a double bond between carbon carbon atom. This bond form like this hydrogen, this bond form like this types of hydrogen, hydrogen. Okay, clear? This types of structure also we can write it like this, CH2 double bond CH2. Okay, so same we can write C2 because carbon have 2, H2 H4, so we can write C2H4 like this, and it is the name of this formula is ethene. यानी कि single bond we can write N, double bond we can write suffix in, and triple bond it is not is equal to, it is not a minus, triple bond we can write ine. Okay, यानी कि single bond carbon carbon single bond, eth plus n, it is ethane. Okay, double bond, in double bond dear students, very easy, please be serious. In double bond, carbon carbon double bond means eth, 2 carbon it means eth, plus double bond we have to put suffix in, and it is a ethene. Okay, and if carbon carbon have triple bond, here also we can write it share electron. Okay, here is okay easy. If carbon carbon triple bond, here we can see carbon carbon form a triple bond, then what happen? Eth plus ine and it form ethyne. Okay, clear है? Ethane, ethyne, single bond, double bond, triple bond. Okay, here is the carbon carbon double bond. Okay, here is the double bond, or one bond need 2 electrons for make a covalent bond. Okay, here you have to take a screenshot for your further reading. Okay, take it. Okay, bachcho. Now second question is draw the electron dot structure of ethyne. Let's see. Draw the electron dot structure of ethane. In the formula of ethane is C2H2. Dear student, the formula of ethane is C2H2. Now the same way, the same pattern, we can use carbon 6 electrons, atomic number 6 electron in first orbit is 2 electron, second orbit 4 electron, and this 4 electron share with carbon carbon and carbon hydrogen. Here C2, it means there is 2 number of carbon. So first carbon have its 4 electron, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Second carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this carbon electrons, this symbol is this carbon electrons, 4 electrons, outer orbit electrons. Now it share with 2 number of hydrogen, यानी कि share with 2 hydrogen. So here is 1 hydrogen and its electron, here is this hydrogen and its electron. So now here hydrogen complete their outer shell with sharing of 1 electron, and carbon also complete their octet with sharing of electron with carbon carbon and carbon hydrogen. Okay, but something new in this ethane. So what is the new? You can here see that carbon complete their octet 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. This carbon also complete their electron dot structure, यानी कि octet rule. Here sharing of electron, sharing carbon carbon 6 electron and form triple bond. Okay, so here it is covalent bond. Here we can write like this: C 2 carbon, this one bond, these 2 electrons form 1 bond, these 2 electrons one bond, hydrogen, and also this is hydrogen. It is triple bond. We call it triple bond. It is sharing of electron. Okay. Also we can write like this of ethyne structure, CH triple bond CH, and also we can write C2 2 carbon. So here C2 2 hydrogen, here is H2. Okay, I hope, and this the name of this compound is Ethyne. Okay, you don't need to memorize, it is easiest way. Okay, it is very easy way to form the electron dot structure of ethene, ethane, ethene and ethyne. Okay, take a screenshot, then we go ahead to revise ethane, ethene and ethyne. Compare ethane, ethene and ethyne. Okay, let's see. Very easy, dear students. Ethane, ethene and ethyne. First we see ethane. It is eth plus ane. Second ethene. It is eth plus ene. Last ethyne. It is eth plus ine. It is the formula of ethane is C2H6, here C2H4, here C2H2. Okay, here carbon carbon single bond, here carbon carbon double bond, here carbon carbon triple bond. Okay, we can also write like this. It is carbon carbon single bond, double bond, and here is the triple bond. Okay, clear hai? Ethane, ethene, ethyne, eth plus n, eth plus ene, eth plus ine. Why we write here eth? Because for 2 carbon we use eth, for 1 carbon we use meth. Okay, so eth, meth, so it's all this eth, meth, prop-but in our, we can see and learn in the next lecture. So here is the simplest, the revise the ethene, ethane, ethene and ethyne. Also we can like the structure, all valencies satisfy with hydrogen. You can count like C2 3 3 6, C2H6, here C2 H4. Okay, simple. Here C triple bond C, only one hydrogen, C2 H2. Okay, here you can see the all the important things in ethane, ethene and in ethyne. Okay, I hope you understood all the concept of electron dot structure, ethane, single bond, double bond and triple bond concept. It is single bond concept, sharing single electron. In double bond concept, sharing 2 electrons. In triple bond, sharing 3 electron. Share 3 electrons. Here share 2 electrons. Carbon carbon share. Who share? Carbon carbon share. Here carbon carbon share single यानी कि one electrons. Okay, here you have to simplest all information about ethane, ethene and ethyne. Okay, I request you please take a screenshot of this matter. Okay, I hope you understood all these questions and concept of ethane, ethene and ethyne. Okay बच्चों, so now the next question is, what is saturated and unsaturated carbon compound? This is also we discussed in our previous lecture, and it is very easiest concept of saturated and unsaturated carbon compound. Okay, next question is, what is mean by saturated and unsaturated carbon compound? What is meant by saturated and unsaturated? Saturated and unsaturated carbon compound, very easiest concept and definition. So what is mean by saturated carbon compound? First we learn saturated carbon compound. Saturated carbon compound. So if the compound of carbon having the compound of carbon having single bond between carbon atom formation known as saturated carbon compound. Saturated carbon compound. For example, in previous question we see the saturated and unsaturated carbon compound. For example, carbon double bond, ethane, CH3 bond CH3, ethane, carbon, this carbon have CH3, this carbon have 2 bond, 2 valencies are there, CH2, this carbon have single valency, 3 valencies are remaining. So here is propane. Because of 3 carbon we can write here prop plus N. Because of 2 carbon we can write eth. Okay, now the second question, unsaturated. Unsaturated carbon compound. Okay, it is very easy, like saturated carbon compound. So unsaturated carbon compound, because the compound of carbon having the compound of carbon having, here it is single bond, here carbon having double bond and triple bond. Between carbon atom. Again, the compound of carbon having double bond and triple bond between carbon atom are known as saturated, here unsaturated. Unsaturated carbon compound. Okay, here in saturated carbon compound, carbon having single bond, and in unsaturated carbon compound, carbon having double bond and carbon having triple bond between carbon compound. That is the simplest way of unsaturated carbon compound. For example, in unsaturated carbon compound, here you can see the example C double bond C, it means ethene. Okay, it means ethene. CH2 double bond CH2. Okay, and C triple bond C, it is CH2 triple bond, CH triple bond CH. So here triple bond, so we can write is ethyne. Here ethene, Ene, here Yne. Okay, and the double bond and triple bond both are unsaturated carbon compound, and here carbon single bond is a saturated carbon compound. Okay, simple. Carbon having single bond, it is saturated. Carbon having double bond and triple bond, like this. This is example ethane, this is example of ethyne. That is unsaturated carbon compound. Okay, so here is the saturated and unsaturated carbon compound with its example. Okay, so please take a screenshot for your further revise. Okay, take it. Okay students, so let's see the 3 questions for your homework, and that is compulsory for all of you. Write it down and send me the PDF of these three questions. Okay, let's see. That is very important for your board exam also. Okay, so keep it is serious. Okay, let's start. That's 3 questions. If you don't understood that question, okay, ask me and send me in a personal number. Okay, you have it. First question is, how are acid and bases formed and from what? How are acid and base formed? How are acids and base formed and from what? And from what? It means acid and base, how it form and from it form. Okay, now second question, explain strong acid and weak base. Okay, what is strong acid? What is weak base? Okay, and the last question is, what are acidic and basic oxide? Last question is, what are acidic and basic oxides? Okay, you compulsory have write 3 questions and send me the PDF in my personal number. Okay, So dear students, I hope you have learned all of this content in this video lecture and all the content understood very perfectly. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have understood this session, then write it comment in below, yes sir, I understood. So I also know okay my students can watch my video. Okay, so all the very best for your exam. Thank you so much. All the very best, student.